Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is your daily message for Wednesday, November 25th. So hopefully you guys are doing better than I am. I feel like I have a cold coming on and I'm just so tired and oh lordy. All right, so for this reading, I was channeled to do 3 different oracle cards. So I have the Soul's Journey deck up here. I have Work Your Light oracle cards, and I also have Cheryl's Ritual Self-Care cards up here. So these are the ones that spoke to me today. So what are we going to start with? Let's start with these ones. Okay, so the first card coming up for you guys is saying that there is a need for you guys to rest right now. Rest and relax, release guilt, and make your needs a top priority. You know, a lot of us have a really hard time doing that. A lot of us have a hard time putting ourselves first. You know, I'm right there with you guys. You know, 5 kids, working a business, running a home, like it's, you know, you often say like there's 24 hours in a day, but by the time I get the kids, you know, settled and, you know, it's very hard. But it's a must. And that's the thing is that, you know, even if it's only an hour a day, it's kind of crazy because there's still 23 hours left of the day. You know, I try and make a priority that I at least do something for myself every single day, no matter how small it is, until I work into being able to gradually put more time into me. Because if you are not at your best, you cannot give. You have nothing if you're not at your best, right? So, and I don't know, like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know about you guys, but lately I've just been so tired. So I don't know if I'm low on iron or if there's something going on health wise, or you know, I'm just tired because of the weather. It's gloomy and snowy here, and so I don't know, but you know, I'm not the only one who needs to rest this week. I feel like, of course, you can still make boss babe moves, you could still, you know, work and do what it is you need to do, but there's this time and a place that your body needs time to just sleep. Your body needs time to just rest, relax, and it's easier said than done, and I totally get that, and I totally understand that some of you feel guilty about doing stuff for yourself. But even if it's something as simple as, you know, twice a week you get into that bathtub, you do some lavender, you do some oils, you do some Epsom salts, you know, and you just sit there and you relax and you read a book and you have candles and wine, and you know, do not feel guilty for enjoying the pleasures of life, because it's going to make you more happier, right? You know, sitting in that shower, even like I'm a shower girl. I take showers over baths, but I like to sit in the shower and just let the water hit me and drink wine that way, right? Like, and my kids, like, they know, you know, at night when I'm in that shower, you know, unless you're dying, you don't open that door, you know, because that's mom's time. And you have to make that time for yourself, and you have to put that high up there to say, like, you know, you guys have your time and mom needs her time, or whatever the case is, right? So rest is really, really coming up strong for you guys. We have release as well. Have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. So I don't know about you guys either, but this last couple days I've been really, really emotional, and there's nothing really going wrong in my life. I'm pretty content, pretty happy, you know, but I don't know if this is other people's energy that I'm picking up, because I do take on everyone's energy, and I keep forgetting to release that. But you know, there is nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with showing emotion. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, maybe I just been too strong. Maybe I just need to realize that, you know, I need to let this out. I need to allow myself to feel what I'm feeling. Because, yeah, there's something here where it says, like, you need to release, you know, if you want to open yourself to your deepest self back up, it's, you know, grief is a doorway, right? So if you're holding on to any type of grief today, it's time to release that. It's just time to know that I want to say that you're not alone, because you're not alone, but whatever you need to release, I definitely feel like it's coming in strong. We also have revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself, okay? So again, you know, there's a lot of stuff coming in for water. So water is going to be very prominent today. Probably drinking more water. soaking in water, just relaxing, listening to yourself, just knowing that, everything is going to work itself out, even if things seem shitty, even if things seem down, even if I can speak today, things seem out of place. It's just about knowing that you will be on the right track. Like, you are already on the right track, but you might have just gone on a detour. Okay. So we also have intent. Focus your energy. There is amazing power in a strong intention. So this intention card talks about, what you think is what you attract, So if you're constantly thinking negative, well, guess what? You're going to receive negative things, But if you switch your mindset today and say, you know what, maybe, some things are going wrong in my life. Maybe things aren't going the way that I'd like them to. Maybe if I change it and start saying that, what, things are actually working themselves out. Things are happening. You have to show the universe that you have this intent to want to be stronger. You have this intent to want to be positive. You have this intent to want to be more powerful. It's kind of like you have to switch your mindset. That's kind of what I'm seeing with that intent card. We also have blessings. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. Yeah. You have to be grateful for what you have. Every so often my mind will wander and, I'll see something that someone else has and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have had that. Or, I feel bad that my kids don't have certain things that other kids do. But, we have a roof and we have beds and we have hot water and we have food and we have electricity. And, there's a lot of people out in the world that don't even have that stuff. So it's just looking at what you do have in your life right now, today, this week, and just being grateful for that. And the last card says courage. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. Okay. So whatever you're going through, it is about courage. It is about understanding that, we are all here to face storms, but you have to have the courage to brave through when the going gets tough. So, all right. We also have, so I have two cards that talk about guilt. That one in the other deck, and I have another guilt card here. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist me in my soul's growth. So again, I just feel like some of you are really holding on to guilt about being better, about moving forward, about building a life, about going into a new relationship. And Spirit's just saying you don't need to feel guilty about that, because as you continue to move forward, as you continue to embrace this new beginning, you are growing. And sometimes when you grow, you lose or disconnect from people who aren't a source in your life anymore, who don't resonate with you anymore, who don't bring anything to the table. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with the guilt, is that sometimes, you're so afraid to move forward because you're so comfortable where you've been. But it's time, it's time to move forward for those who need to hear it today. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique past and challenges. Okay, so some of you are judging other people for the way they live their lives. And other people are judging you the way that you live your life. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to be judged, then you can't be out here judging other people. So I feel like you have to understand that, someone may be having a really hard time right now, but that's no reason for you to judge them. Just like when you are going through really tough time, it's no reason for other people to judge you. And I feel like that's what the message is that if you've been a little hard on someone or you haven't been understanding of someone's situation, it might just be reaching out to them and saying, hey, I don't understand your situation. I don't know what you're going through, but if you need anything, I'm right here. It's just a thought. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And patience has been coming up a lot lately, guys. We have to be patient. We have to know that, things will work out, because they will, but we have to keep that mindset positive. We can't just drift into that negative. And because once you're negative, you attract negativity, right? You have to keep positive. You have to remain positive and, being grateful and having joy in your life and being happy, bringing happiness into your life and bringing love into your life and just being more understanding of the journey is going to set you far. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So it's about using your imagination today too. You know, and embracing that there's a beautiful chance to explore more than what you've been exploring. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. And I always tell you guys that too, how important. You cannot love another person if you do not love yourself. You cannot be there for another person if you aren't there for yourself. You cannot, you will eventually suffer at some points if you do not start loving yourself, if you do not start putting yourself on a higher pedestal, if you do not start valuing yourself, if you do not start seeing yourself as worth. You know, it's going to be a lot harder for you to love another. Trust is also here. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So we have self-love, we have trust, we have patience. We have all these things coming up for a reason because there's a lot going on with relationships right now. You know, I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. You attract what you are. You attract what you manifest, right? So there are relationships that are going on. There are things that are happening. Some of us have no idea how to deal with these things. Some of us are very, you know, negative. I see it all over my Facebook. I was one of those people. But you can change a negative mindset to a positive mindset, and you can change the direction in which your life is going. And Marcus is coming, so just pause for 1 second. What, Marcus? I am recording. What?
Wait. Is that you talking?
Yeah, I'm recording. Are you going to say hello to everyone?
Hi.
Yeah, I am recording. I'm working.
Hi.
Hi.
She can't hear us.
No, but I can play it back and show you.
Okay.
No, not right now. I still have to finish my video. Are you going to sit on my bed so I can finish?
Yeah.
You can't be silly, though. Huh? Where are you going?
Mama. Mama.
You'll knock the Marcus out then. Okay. Marcus.
I will get it.
Are you going to go watch TV in your room?
Yeah.
Okay, love you. Okay, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Your guidance is divinely guided. You're being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary. It might not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do that is your calling, don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission, just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You're exactly in the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading. You just need to take the step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. So what is your soul calling you to do? What do you feel inside of you is the right thing you should be doing? What direction should you be going? These are questions you need to be asking yourself today. Okay? Okay, last but not least, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap towards or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe perhaps you are waiting for a big fat sign or instructional manual or permission to do first. If this is you, this is the card you're signed and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all that we know and hope for something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, this is how you are being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip, to allow what once was so full of life to fall away leaf by leaf. For a moment, it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what was once was. But in the morning of spring, new shoots begin to appear, and something new is born that even more glorious than before. You go first, take a good run up, and leave. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to fear. Any fear that you have is stemmed from what has happened to you, or a lack of self, right? Like you lack self-confidence in yourself that you could go places and be big things. And Spirit's like, no, you can do whatever you set your mind to. You just gotta start, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. You guys have yourself a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon.